Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. The Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kentucky's offense has the ball first today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like
gotta get a good start.
He's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense,
Hey!
too, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Come on, Willie.
Bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it.
I'm not risking it.
Won the battle up front. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out's not what they had in mind. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punting unit. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go to work for the first time today.
We'll see how it goes.
It has become harder and harder to
And we're down 21.
that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
And that's sad.
And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stop.
Hey!
Defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's got to hurt him for the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism,
All right, we got a check.
Easy first down pickup on the option play, but how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive at the 33.
Come on, Scott.
To the ground with the back. This junior making his
All right, that's not bad.
to stop after a short gain. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5.
All right,
so
well,
you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity
That is
up.
pretty down bad.
Sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get
That's
to
a good catch.
focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided,
Let's go, Scott.
we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate.
Where
On the
you
second
been?
drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. Really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Working that left side now.
He can.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. They've really
gotta
performed
go
at an elite
this.
level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one. And they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And the Sooners want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He lets it fly. He's got it down the left. Touchdown, Sooners. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
All right, we had
This
him.
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
The extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can
But
go
we're
with it.
still winning,
Quick
baby.
look on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense.
I gotta
back
get
out
up
onto
7:30 in the
Got
morning.
a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead.
I really don't want
Play
to.
first snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Wilcox. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. All out of space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Where are you going in morning?
With the running back.
What?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know you're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to lead more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
The Wildcats are marching down the field. Handoff to the single
What are
run.
you doing Universe tomorrow?
No, I gotta work
Perhaps a
way
touchdown
too early
save back
tomorrow.
at the 17.
I won't be doing Universe mode until next Thursday because remember SummerSlam.
With the speed, getting out
Yeah.
in the open field, can take it the distance on every play.
Predictions?
Scared out of their mind.
And the Wildcats.
I think you know what I mean.
They love explosive play. Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end.
Which I got to post about the second night before I go to bed.
Are you ready for Mafia?
Yes, I bought it.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
I think I'm going to be really tired.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Oh shit, I meant to...
You got deluxe.
No, I got the cheap one.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game.
How do you catch
stay ahead
that?
of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They making new Friday the 13th show and video game.
I hope they do.
Gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the
It
board.
always does that.
No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
On the road.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. Bust through behind his pad. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Mafia will be the Friday after.
Down trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson.
This Friday.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses
It doesn't come early.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah!
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
I'm not gonna lie.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up
This
front
game
on the defensive line.
is
They've got
good.
some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. grabbed over the middle. It's Wilcox. Just
Very
what they were
nice.
looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force
We
the
don't want to do
football back into
anything right
traffic. And
now.
that's exactly what happened there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll
I
try
don't
to
know
build on
how
the
we're
lead before
going
going
to win
to the locker
this.
room. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing it. He lost one down the sideline.
Maybe we can. Maybe we can. No, we had it.
And it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Reads it, fires complete. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line
Pretty
up in different
even.
spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Van Buren. Grabbed in the middle, it's Golden. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. And he got
Good defense.
just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right.
Oh. Yes, sir.
This Heisman Trophy candidate didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Gilmore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilmore. They'll immediately call timeout.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gilmore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats.
I know it seems like we're just giving one guy.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together.
We
It makes
are.
the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in the last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will push it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On this this first and goal. Let's see what Kentucky does. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal. Not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete.
That was a good play.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime.
Did we get the ball first?
You've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Good defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did. Forcing the point on the first drive.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
We ain't done yet, baby!
That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick catch on third down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Hard running there. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. The Sooners will move the sticks.
Man, the option is so hard to stop, and so many bodies near the line of scrimmage on fourth and short. They run it, but just a good job by the quarterback finding space. He didn't need to pitch it. He takes it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the ground and try to move the chains. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Sooners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Sooners! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace.
Really close to the
smart
first down.
decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Looking downfield at St. Clair. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
On those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Got a man. It's Gilmore. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football. What does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
And they'll just down it right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Fires downfield. He's got it. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught over the middle, it's Wheeler. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play. And
We lost to 2 ranked teams if we lose here.
Extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners are on the move. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll pull it on the read. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Bottom field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's St. Clair. Connection to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Under fire. A little screen to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. And that is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Kentucky. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yes, sir.
Nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's golden.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, the ground game. Sweet cut there. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right.
I don't know how we
Defense uses a
caught
timeout
that.
quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The lone back's got it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spree a guy free. But that's a pursuit. Wow, that was so good defensively.
A quick timeout called by the kicking team here. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. So dangerous after the catch, and what a good move to get out of bounds and stop this clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spike didn't stop the clock.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. Makes a catch. 1st down.
No way.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field.
We lost.
Being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. What a show both of these teams put on today.